All right, so this is April 27th, 2012, at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto. And Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'm mixing, they're getting ready to start here. The guy that you see up close is Jim Lockyer, also known as the Iceman. And you can see the board sideways and getting ready to mix. And there we go, we got a show. Over on the left side, behind the lighting board, the person all the way to the left is Leif, and Scotty's next to him. And I found this old footage in one of my drives here and thought I would share it. Um, let's see, that was Narcy, the production manager, came by for a second. So I'm trying to watch the show and pay attention to what's going on and also mix. Very much take the position of being an audience member watching the show. And it's early in the show, we're in the first song, so I'm kind of on the board a bit here. Hopefully, throughout, I'll relax more and start watching. I'm talking to Jim a little bit, correcting some system stuff. He'll make some adjustments. We can see the system control software on the laptop there, right next to in the lower right hand corner of the screen. And the rack is all the way down at the end. And adjusting some stuff, doing a little watching of the show. That's how I like to be right there, is pretty much watching the show, controlling the faders with one hand, maybe not even looking at the console in order to make adjustments. You'll notice there's no lights on the console specifically, and we're at ground level. That way we're not blocking sight lines. There you can see what my board looks like with the house lights and show lights down between songs there. Cool, yeah, this is almost 9 years ago, or over 9 years ago. Kind of fun to watch. Hang out a little bit, turn things up, turn things down. That's a subgroups there. Mainly I'm hanging out by the lead vocal, by the vocal channels. And when the lights dim down, I'm setting up for the next song. Setting new effects or delay times and different levels for stuff that I know. I go for a little wander around and check stuff out and do my pacing back and forth. Go up front, go to the back, chat a little bit, talk to Jim. You'll probably notice a contrast from what you see a lot of engineers doing. I'm not hunched over the board. I'm not focused on the hardware. Most of the show, if not almost the entirety of the show, I'm watching the show itself and really trying to embrace that audience member perspective throughout, maintain relaxed and aware of the bigger picture of what's going on. I'll post a set list in the notes here for the show itself so you can track through the songs here. If you're curious about that aspect. What else do I got going on? Effects are the closer bank. Subgroups are in the middle there, and my main channels are the farther from us, over by the rack there. Hello, Jim. I'm probably hitting the system hard there, and he's compensating for me. Let's see, what else is going on? I have, walking up and not really a lot going on. I just mixing away, setting up, and getting ready for another show. It's kind of interesting watching this without sound because I can hear and feel it in my head. I mixed these guys for so many years, 27 years of doing sound for them. Um, so watching it without the music is kind of disorienting, I would say. Uh, Not an overly sized arena here. It's not huge, but not too disparate from what we were doing at the time. These at the front of house also welcome a bunch of people. I like to have people watching the show at front of house around me. Not a lot of people in there today, but I don't mind it being quite crowded. Again, just to not have dead space in there, valuable real estate where people can watch, and also, again, to feel like I'm part of the show, like I'm an audience member. I don't know what I was doing over there, messing with some stuff. On the second laptop, it's not the closest one, the second one, you can see Smart is running on there. And I've also got a real-time analyzer in the rack that's dead center screen at the end of the console. Getting pretty far into it now. I think we are probably coming up on Encore, I'm guessing. And you can see the analyzer mic. One of the analyzer mics is right there near laptop. I have another one that's down by the rack or clipped onto the rack at the end there, which has got a better perspective of what I'm hearing. This closer analyzer mic is what you're seeing on the Smart software that Jim is using. And we monitor it from several different ways. The analyzer that I have is also hooked up to the PFL bus, so I can PFL and look at any specific instrument. If I see something or if I hear sounds that are too hot, I can look for them and poke them into the analyzer there. And this looks like the break for the encore or some sort of solo bit. I know my meters are still lit up on the console, so they're still playing. And boom, bright red. Looking for something. Something didn't sound right to me. Jim's going to make some adjustments for me. I'll make adjustments for the temperature of the room and the people on the EQs I have in the rack. But if I'm hearing something that needs to be done on the system side, I'll ask him to do it in the amps themselves, in the processors. And it looks like we've got about 2 or 3 minutes left in the video here. I got both hands on the console for a little bit there. Boom, boom, there's our set change, our encore break. I just dropped everything down and we've gone to dark. We are awaiting their glorious return to stage with much anticipation. And it's kind of nice. See how dark it is? Even Scott's got his lighting board lights down as well. So the whole mix position is a very dark area. It's not distracting to the show. It's not this brightly lit city in the middle, pulling attention away from the artist. And there we go. They're coming into the final run here. And pushing the rig up, getting some levels. And coming up to the grand finale very soon. I'm going to go hang out with Scotty for a little while, chat over there. I don't know how long each of these sections are, these time-lapse photos are. And we should be coming to a close pretty soon here. Oh, what a wonderful show. Looks like everybody's having a good time. That nobody leaving, that's always a good sign as well. You see all the people frozen and riveted to the show. There's nobody, I didn't see a big line of people leaving for the encore or leaving early during the encore. These Pepper shows really captivate and keep people focused. All right. And the big grand finale is coming up right about now. And we can't see anything because Scott's got the light so bright. And boom, there we go. And we got ourselves a wrap.